So, today we are going to learn how to count the number of times an element is present in an array. So, we would be given an array like the array displayed on the screen. We have to count the number of times each element is given on the array. So, let's just number the index numbers of all the elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are many methods for doing this. The first one is by using hash maps and all, but since we are not focusing much on DSA, let's take the other step. So the output must be like 5 should be 5 present twice, 2 is present in the array thrice, and 3 once. That should be the intended output that we have to get. That is, we have to print the number of times each element is present on the array. The number of times is what we have to print. So here the logic is that we should not count the array element twice. We should make sure that we shouldn't count the array element twice. It's very simple to count the frequency by initiating two loops, one inside the other, an outer loop and inner loop, but we will make the mistake of counting an array element twice. So in order to avoid that, we can take two concepts. The one is that we can update the element after counting to 0, but that actually distorts the actual array that is given to us. So the method that we are following here is taking another array, declaring another array which is as of the same length as of the given array. So here what we have to do is that we are gonna initialize another array with the name flag that should be as the same size as that of the given array. So we are going to make another array named flag. So it should be of the same size of the given array. 6 is the size of the given array, so we have to make 6 elements. Initially, when we declare an array in Java, if it is an integer array, all the elements inside the array will be 0. So initially the value of all these are 0. All the values are 0 at first. Let's name the array as flag f and indicate it as f. Now when we count 5, we have to update the corresponding place. That is a 5 comes at 0th position, so we have to update f of 0 as 1. When 5 comes the second time, that is in the array ARR of 2, we have to update f of 2 as 1. By doing this, we are making sure that the element 5 is not counted twice when the loop is being iterated. In each iteration, it should be counted only once, so that we are making a flag array. So that's the point in creating the flag array. So let's get into the coding part. Here we are making a method for calculation, an independent method for the calculation of count. Here we are using the return type as void because we are printing the result. We are not returning anything to the main method. So we named it as count elements. Then we are passing int array as the argument because array will be passed into this method. Then we have to initialize the outer loop. The outer loop starts from 0 position and it will goes till the last element, that is less than arr dot length. Then it should be incremented. Before that, we had to initialize a new array. Let's name that array as flag. Int flag equal to new int. Size of the array should be equal to the length of the initial array, arr dot length. So that's it. Okay, inside the outer loop, we have to increment the I and then make the key element equal to the array, first element of the array, that should be done inside the outer loop.
The method for the calculation, so we have to first initiate in we are creating another method here. First we have to declare an array. Array name is flag. Now we have to make a loop. Inside the loop, we have to make a condition. The condition should be if
So
flag of
if
I
flag of I
equal to
not
0, we
equal to
have to
0, that is if
another
the element is
A
already
equal to
unvisited, we have to go
B
into
is
the
equal to
inner loop. We have to
we have
initialize the
already
inner loop
started
as in
and
before that we have
I
to make a key
equal
element
to
as I
0.
and count equal to 0, then we have to
Next
initialize
is
the inner loop. After getting this logic, it's very simple to
for
do the stuff.
in
In
J
the
equal
I in j
to
equal to 0, j should
I
go till the last
J
element,
less
that is j
than
less than
ARR
arr
dot
dot length
length
and then j plus plus.
J plus plus
So, and if
if
the
the key
element, that is
element
key
is
element, is
equal
equal
to
to the
ARR
array
of
element and
J
it is unvisited,
and
how will we know it is unvisited? Just check
flag
the
of
flag of the corresponding position. Okay,
J
it should be
flag of
equal to 0. If and only if
J is
both the
equal to
conditions are
0,
satisfied, we
we
should
have
go
to
into the
revert.
next step, that is to
We have to
increment the count. The count will
increment
be
the
incremented
count
and the
and
flag will
make
be
that
updated to
flag
1, so
element.
that the element is only counted
We have to
once.
put that flag as
So that's
1.
all.
So that's the
That's
one
all the
on this
program.
slide.
Now we have to sys
So
out.
that's all we have to do.
Sys
So
out
coming on
what
to
the
the
number of times
second
the
one,
element is
the inner
occurring.
loop, we have to sys out
System dot out dot
the number of
println
times this thing is
k.
around. So
K is
in
the
the
variable that indicates the key
case
element. K concatenating appears
appear
count times. Then, so it will print the element and
and
the number of time it will be appearing on the array.
that
So yes,
count
count
time. So
times.
that's all we
So
have to do.
that's
And
all
now
the
we
code.
have to
Let's just
create
run
a
it.
main method.
No,
Main
before
method
that we
is
have to write the main method.
our
Inside the main
this
method we
method
have
can
to
be called
call the above
public
method.
static
Public static void
void
main.
main
Yeah, I should have used the
void
short
main.
key, but yeah, I did a mistake, my
Sorry,
bad,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know what is
Yeah, inside the public, the
method.
main method, we have to call the main function.
Yeah,
Before that, we
public
have to
static void main, and we
initialize an
have to
array, right? And
call the
pass that
function.
array into the uh,
But before that, we
function
have
or
to
the
make an
method.
array.
We
In
have to
order
make
to
an
pass
array.
that
Let's
array,
make an array int
yeah,
arr
this is
equal
another
to
way to take an example. ARR is equal to
5
5 comma 2 comma
2
5 comma
5
2
2
comma 3
2
comma
3 and
that's the
okay, we
element
know
of the
2,
array.
that's 3 is enough. So then we have to pass the
Now,
array arr and
yeah,
let's just
so
run
let's
it.
just run it.
Run without debugging. Oops, yeah, if there is a mistake. Yeah, I forgot to add those
I'm sorry
parentheses
for that.
after yeah, it was a mistake from my part.
Start getting an output.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can
we are
just
good
run
to
it.
go right now. Without debugging.
Yes, we
Yeah,
got the output. 5 appears
5
once, 2
appears
appears
once,
thrice,
one
and 3
time, 2
appears
appears
one
3
time.
times, and 3 appears one
So
time.
I hope you
That's
all
our
understood the
method. So
concept very well.
I hope you all
Uh,
understood what
Thank you.
our
Thank
assignment
you for
would
being
be.
with me throughout the video. We'll see you in the next video.